And welcome to Sundays with Neelu. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you for all your story responses. My prayers and best wishes to everyone. Coming to this week's story. This week's story's title is The Delivery. So once there was a rich man and a woman. They bought a beautiful house on the countryside and they wanted to decorate it and organize for a housewarming party. So they went to the market to buy some artifacts and a lot of stuff to decorate the house and buy uh, goods for the party. Yeah. So as they started shopping, they realized that everything was very highly priced, and uh, they had to really fill their big house. So they were trying to buy the uh, best things possible. And so as they went on and as they started buying, they spent a lot of money that evening. And when they were coming back, they said, we have bought so much, now how do we carry them back? So they saw a porter there and they called him and they said, look, you put them in your cart and get them home. So the porter was like, he was a bit old and he looked sick. So the woman said that how much would you, she asked him, how much would you charge for this? So he said $20. So when he said $20, she started bargaining with him, left, right, center, and the man also joined the bargain. And finally, they bargained the whole thing for $15. So finally, the man agreed because he didn't have an option. He was so poor that he agreed to take those $15. And he was very hungry and he wanted to. That was the only thing he was looking for, some money. And then both of them left. They sat in their car and they left. And the porter was given the address and he was supposed to deliver the goods at their place. So they went home, they sat there, both wife and husband, and they were waiting and waiting and waiting, and the porter didn't arrive. So they got really annoyed. And the woman, started scolding the man. She said, you gave him $15 in advance. Why did you give him? He was so poor. He must have taken all our goods and he must have flown away somewhere. He must have gone somewhere. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. So the man and the woman, they both again went back to the market area because that's where they saw the porter, yeah, loading the cart. So they went there and they looked for him and they kept asking everyone, but the porter was nowhere to be seen. Finally, when they were coming out of the market, they saw that there was a cart loaded with goods, and these were their uh, their stuff. Yeah. So the moment they saw those things, they said, now, we will catch hold of the porter. And when they went there, there was another porter standing there and trying to pull the cart. So they stopped him and they said, how dare you take away all our goods? How dare you, not deliver this to our address? Where is that old porter? So, and the woman started screaming at him and they started fighting. You took the money in advance, but you didn't deliver the goods. So the porter standing there said, calm down, madam, calm down. You know, the old man was very sick and he tried to pull the cart and he fell down. And so, and he fell down and he was very, very hungry and thirsty. So we made him sit at a place and all he said was, please deliver these goods on time. Those people must be waiting. And he gave me $15. So and he was an honest man, is what the porter said. So then both of them bowed their heads down, and the woman felt very ashamed of her behavior. And there ends the story. So many times, qualities like honesty, goodness, all these things are not seen. These are invisible, abstract. Yeah. When you see a person, you cannot say this person is good or bad. So, or we don't know if this person is honest, or not. So how do we know? We know it through their actions. So I want to say that, let us all always believe in actions of people, because words are very easy to say. You can speak very nicely, but at the same time, if you don't act accordingly, there is no point. So our thought, word, and action should always match. A person of integrity will always have his thoughts, words, and actions coordinated. So while reading this story, I remembered that I used to do French long back before joining television, and at that time I used to go early in the morning, 6:30, for my classes, and this was a long distance, so I would travel by train to the city. So once I was standing in the queue at the railway station. Those days there were no coupons, so coupons came much, I think 10 years back maybe. So I just stood there and I was like, waiting in the queue, and many people were buying tickets. And I saw a woman fighting with the ticket collector. He said something to her, and I found something wrong there. So I was trying to listen to it, and that woman was saying, "You have charged me more," you know, and that ticket collector was like telling her, "No, no, no, I didn't charge you more," And finally, she walked away. So my turn came. So I gave him a 100 rupee note. When I gave him 100 rupees, he started counting the money. He said he was a railway clerk, ticket collector, and normally, like it's a huge queue and they do it very fast. So he started counting one, two, three, four. The ticket was I think 20-25 rupees, and he had to return the rest of the money to me. He counted one, two, three, four, five, six, and I was looking at him. He counted, 70 rupees and gave me 60 rupees. So I saw that. I just looked at him and I said, "You gave me only 60 rupees." And he said, "No, no, 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 it is 70 rupees." So I just said that you were lying since a long time. There were so many people standing in the queue and you were constantly lying to all of them. That's why that woman was fighting with you. Yeah, I said it is not the question of 10 rupees, it's the question of your honesty. You didn't count, you were cheating people. And like this, there are some 200 people, in a day, you're earning 10, 10, 10 rupees from each person, and that will amount to huge money. So I scolded him, and then I said, "This is not the way to do it. I'll complain." And then he apologized, and also I walked away. But this is what I wanted to say. Honesty is something which is found in actions. A person may speak sweetly, he may be saying something, doing something, and finally, getting something out. So we must be very, very clear about this. Yeah, nowadays in the world, of social media, and everything is out there, and it's very easy to get deceived. Okay. So, yeah, this is the message I felt in the story, that honesty is something which is abstract. You can't see it. So, the only way we can see an honest person is through his or her actions. Okay. And yeah, there ends the story, and what I felt about the story. So, what you feel about the story, please leave it in the comment section. I will respond to all the comments related to the story. Please do not put messages which are not relevant to the story. Thank you so much. I'll see you next Sunday, only on Sundays with Neelu. Till then, take care, enjoy the festivities, have fun. Bye.